Go.
Hi,
How you doing?
my name is Francine. How may I help you?
I'm Troy Stevenson. I'm seeking some assistance with my alcoholism.
Need to hear you much louder.
Um,
What was that again, Mr. Stevenson?
I need some assistance battling my alcoholism.
Okay, you need some assistance battling your alcoholism. So, what kind of assistant that you're looking to get today?
Well, I don't know, just
Talk loud.
something to assist me with stop drinking altogether, or to, let's say, monitoring my drinking.
Okay. Mr. Stevenson, how often do you drink?
7 days out of the week, 4.5.
Okay, 7 days out of the week, 4.5. Mr. Stevenson, what leads you up to drinking? What makes you feel it's time for me to take a drink?
Oh man. Once I get off of work, or I could have a stressful day at work, and that's what they say, taking the edge off,
Taking the edge, okay.
And once I got the taste, it's over with from there.
Okay. Mrs. Stevenson, I want to ask you some question about your background. Were your mom or your dad a drinker?
My dad was an alcoholic.
Tell me a little about that.
For the most part, he just used to be drunk, sitting on the couch, sleeping,
Okay.
But he used to reek of alcohol.
Explain that.
You could be 3 to 4 feet away from him, you can smell the stench of alcohol coming off of him.
Okay. Mrs. Stevenson, what's your education background?
I did some time in community college.
Community college? What did you study?
Aircraft maintenance and technology.
What happened to that?
Life.
You want to explain that?
At the time I was going to school, I didn't have a job, and it was cool for me at the time as far as budgeting, but I went to school first and landed a job second. In the job I needed, the timing with the job interfered with my classes, so I had to give up one or the other.
Okay. Did you ever think about going back to?
Yeah, I thought about going back. Did I came up with a conclusion? No.
Okay. Do you have the desire to go back?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Right now, I do have. I do have the desire to go back, but I feel I'm not focused.
Okay, you're not focused. So, Mrs. Stevenson, are you currently working?
Yeah, I'm working. Yeah.
Is it a full-time job?
Yeah.
Full-time job. Okay. So, while you're at work, Mr. Stevenson, how do you manage your drinking to be sober? How do you manage that?
Well, when I'm working, I don't really think or worry about drinking, mainly because my mind is on the work, and I know it interfere with my work. So it just, when I'm off, that's when I really need it. But as far as while I'm working, if I'm drunk or sober, I'm sober, but I'll be sweating, it's coming out of my pores, that sort of thing, but
Okay, so Mr. Stevenson, what I'm hearing is that when you're at work, you're not drinking, but when you're off from work, you're actually drinking. And so, do you think that you're balancing it, or you feel as though that you're not balancing it?
I feel as though I'm balancing it to an extent. And because, to that extent is why I feel there's a problem now because it's interfering with my home.
It's interfering with your home. You want to tell me a little about that, how it's interfering with your home?
Uh, Me and my wife get in little arguments. Sometimes I'll be being a douchebag, and it'd be the alcohol.
Okay. Explain when you say a douchebag. What does douchebag mean in terms of interfering?
Like she may ask me something just wanting to know, and me being intoxicated at the time, I give her a sarcastic and a smart ass answer.
Okay. Okay. And so you want to control those kind of behavior. And do you think that those behavior comes because you're drinking?
Yeah, cause once I'm feeling good, it's like, hey, Kuna Matata, no worries,
Okay. Kuna Matata, no worries. So what are your goals? What do you hope to get out of this visit today? What are some goals that you would like to set for yourself?
Stop drinking, really. Or, I mean, I don't think I can give drinking up altogether, man.
Okay. Is that what you want to do?
Give drinking up altogether?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. I think that's a good answer. You took the initiative to come into the office today, and I think that ties into the question that was just asked. Do you want to give up drinking? So, what are some of the things that you think that you can do to help you stop drinking or to minimize your drinking?
Find another relaxing something else other to do besides drinking. See, once I'm off of work, the drink is like a relaxation for me.
Do you have a hobby that you would like to
I like fishing, but I can't pack up and go fishing every time I come home.
Okay, so it's like when you come home, you begin to drink. Do you drink anytime other than just coming home on your way from work? Or what about the weekends? How do you handle your drinking?
Oh, well, on the weekend, I mean, it's more moderate. Like, I won't drink until late on that evening or that night when I'm settling down. It's like a relaxation type thing for me. But it becomes a problem once, hey, I'll buy a 6-pack on the way home from work. After I'm home for about an hour, I gotta go around and get another 6-pack. I got to take, so now I'm constantly drinking.
Okay, so Mrs. Stevenson, help me to understand. I understand that you want to control your drinking, and you're here because you feel as though that your drinking is out of control. What happened to push you to make this step to come into the office today?
Oh man. My wife called me a wino.
Your wife called you a wino. Can you explain in what structure of the conversation that she meant that you are a wino? You want to explain that?
I mean, we started an argument and we bicker back and forth. I might tell her, well, well, you leave dirty clothes all over the house. You don't pick it up after yourself. And she went, well, you're a damn wino. You smell like a wino, you know.
Okay.
So, you know, 'cause she washes the clothes and your clothes stink. I don't even want to wash them. And
so how did that make you feel when she called?
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. So that's why I made the initiative to come here today.
Okay. When you said you didn't like it, what is it that you didn't like and how it made you feel? At that particular time, how did it made you feel?
Well, it made me feel low because while she was actually saying it, I smelt myself and I smelt like a wino, so it was actually kind of true and it hit base. So, hey.
Okay. So when was the last time that you had a drink?
Honestly, I had a drink on the way over here.
You had a drink on the way over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that you had too much to drink today?
No. Actually, I had one nice little shot. It was over with. And that was like 3 hours ago.
Okay.
Now, if you was to ask me if I'm going to have a beer when I leave here, I will.
Okay. Okay.
That's how I feel.
That's how you feel. So, Mr. Stevenson, by you drinking, how does that affect your environment, your home?
It affects it. You know, mainly me and my wife, we're cool with the kids. It's just mainly me and her relationship that is really affecting, you know, and sometimes, hey, it could be the alcohol. I want to kiss her and she may say, get away from me, you smell like alcohol, you know, but
it's not like it's a harmful, it's not like an unsafe environment or anything. It's just affecting your relationship with your wife. So when you're at the job, if it's safe for me to say that you do not drink, so you maintain, can you take that same drive or that same desire, and when you're working, oh, I'm not going to drink, can you take that same attitude and put it towards once you're off the job, I'm not going to drink? How do you balance? How do you balance the two?
It's easier said than done. It's just like, you know, getting off, man, for me. It's like, boy, I need to relax now. You know, at one point, a shower used to do it.
Okay.
You know, and it got to the point now, a beer does it. And then I'll drink a 6-pack. And then turn into a 12-pack, you know.
Okay, Mrs. Stevenson, you know, I really appreciate your coming in today, seeking help for your condition. You feel as though that you have a drinking problem. I think that what we can do, we can refer you out to Alcohol Anonymous and have you enroll in that program where you can seek some help for your drinking problem. Is there anything else that you feel as though that we can help you with?
No.
No? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and make that referral for you to go to Alcohol Anonymous, and you can enroll in that program, and then you can start, you know, they can help you with a 12-step program that they have over there, and you can get some help with your drinking, and I believe that you will be okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mrs. Stevenson. It was good seeing you, and thank you so much.
Meeting you. I'm taking your pillow, ma'am. I'm sorry.
That's quite okay, but it was good seeing you, and thank you so much for coming in.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
really appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.